Let me tell you a little bit about the opera itself. About 10 years ago, I had the idea of doing an operatic version of Some Words with a Mummy. But if you read the story by Poe, you'll notice that there's very little dialogue. It's certainly not enough for an opera. And I needed someone to write a libretto that I could set to music. And so I started looking for a librettist. 7 years later, I found one. 7 years. Put an ad on Craigslist, and a gentleman from Maryland named Thomas Cleveland Lane responded and said, "Hey, I'm interested in this. I've written some plays, and this sounds like an interesting project." And so we came to an agreement that he would create the libretto, I would create the music, we'd split it 50-50, and off he went. And a couple days later, he came back with the first scene, and it was absolutely brilliant and hilarious and so well crafted that it was almost effortless to set to music. And over the course of the next 6 to 7 months, we worked kind of in parallel. He would produce a scene and then send it to me, and then I would write the music for it, and then he would produce a scene, and until at the end of the 6 or 7 months, it was finished. We had a sort of a false start at a local theater. We actually had a date where we were going to go into production, but ended up, for various reasons, not working out. So I then came up with the idea of making a cartoon version of it, which I hope to do someday, but not right now, because that's about a $250,000 project, and I don't even want to think about it right now. It'll happen someday. Anyway, fast forward to the completion of the script and the music and the recording of all the instrumental parts. I used help work with a theater organ and recorded the drums right here in my studio, and then added all the electronics, the drum machine sounds, the synthesizer sounds, and then had some very generous people come in and record the demos. A friend of a friend connected me with Aaron, and he came over in December of last year and recorded a few demos, which you'll hear in a bit, and he sounded absolutely amazing. The idea was to continue to bring Aaron in to sing the lead role for the rest of the production, and then bring the other singers in who had done the demos for the rest of the production for that, and then end up with a finished recording. But then in March, everything shut down, and I had the idea of, why not do this as a one-man show? At any level that you contribute, whether it's $1 or whatever it is, you will receive a copy of the complete video when it's finished, complete audio, and your name will be in the credits. And depending on the level you choose, there'll be other perks along with it as well. So that's all for me, and really hope that you're as excited about this as we all are, because I think it's going to be awesome. Thank you.